What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a simple and efficient Minecraft Bedrock XP farm. This farm works on 1.17 and on all other versions of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you play on your phone, tablet, Xbox, PS4, Nintendo Switch, or PC. This farm will allow you to quickly and easily get to level 30 or higher. For this farm, all you'll need is 3 levers, 4 redstone torches, 5 redstone, 1 redstone repeater, 1 sticky piston, 1 piston, 3 sand, 1 water bucket, 1 trapdoor, 1 slab, 1 sign, 1 kelp, 2 smokers, 6 chests, 7 hoppers, 6 ladders, 2 glass panes, 15 glass blocks, and finally about a stack of solid blocks. You guys can use any type of solid block that you want. The first step is to take some solid blocks. You guys can use any type of solid block that you want. Now place down 2, 1, 2, then place a block over here, and a block at this spot. Now break the center block. After you guys have created that shape, come back to the front. Now place a lever over here, redstone torch at this spot, and redstone repeater over here. Make sure the 2 prongs of the redstone repeater are facing that way. Then place a redstone at this spot. That should create a redstone clock. After you guys have created this redstone clock, flick this lever down to shut it off. The next step is you place 2 blocks over here and 2 over here. Now place a sticky piston at the spot. Make sure the sticky piston is facing this way. Then place a sand in front of the sticky piston and 2 sand on top of the extended portion of the sticky piston. That sand and sticky piston system will update kelp so that it grows every single second in this farm. The next step is to place 2 blocks over here, 2 over here, 3 at this spot, 2 over here, 3 over here, 2 at this spot, 2 over here, and finally 2 over here. By placing all those blocks, we will enclose the sand so that it does not move. The next step is you place a block at this spot and a piston on top. Make sure the piston is facing this way. That piston will automatically harvest all of the kelp that is grown in this farm. After you place that piston, place 2 blocks over here, block at this spot, and 2 over here. The next step is to place 3 glass blocks over here, 3 over here, and 2 at this spot. Then do that on this side as well. Place 3 glass blocks over here, 3 over here, and 2 at this spot. After you guys have created those glass block walls, place a slab over here and a trapdoor at this spot. This trapdoor will allow you guys to easily replenish your kelp if it ever breaks. Once you have placed the trapdoor, crouch down and place a glass block over here. The next step is to come down here. Now temporarily place a block at this spot. Then crouch down and place 2 chests over here. 1, 2. Once you have placed a chest, come inside here. Then break this block. Now crouch down and place a hopper. Make sure that hopper funnels towards the chest. You guys can tell the hopper is falling towards the chest because of the nose of it should be facing that way. That hopper will collect all the kelp that is generated in this farm and funnel it into this chest. The next step is to place 2 glass panes over here. Those glass panes will prevent water and kelp from spilling out of this farm, while also allowing the hopper to still collect the kelp. Once you have placed those glass panes, come up to the top. Now place a water bucket in the slab. Then open this trapdoor and place a sign over here. That sign will ensure that your water flows correctly. That water will push all the kelp into the hopper. The next step is you plant a kelp on top of the sand, then close the trapdoor. The next step is to come to the back of the farm. Then place a block at this spot and 2 redstone over here. Now place a block over here and a redstone torch at the side of this block. Now place a block on top of this redstone torch, then place a redstone torch over here. Now place a block on top of this redstone torch and a redstone torch over here. The next step is you place 2 blocks over here and 2 redstone on top. It's really important that you guys did this redstone system correctly. This bottom redstone torch should be powered off, that one should be powered on, and that one should be powered off. The redstone system will cause your pistons to move back and forth whenever the farm is turned on. The next step is you come down here. Now crouch down and place 2 hoppers. 1, 2. Make sure the nozzles of those hoppers are falling downwards. Then crouch down and place a smoker below each hopper. After placing those smokers, place 2 chests over here. Then come behind the double chest. Now crouch down and place 2 hoppers over here. Make sure both those hoppers are funneling towards the chest. You guys can tell the hoppers are funneling towards the chest because the nozzles of them should be pointing that way. The next step is to crouch down and place a hopper over here. Make sure the hopper funnels towards the smoker. Then crouch down and place a chest on top. Then come over here. Then crouch down and place a hopper at this spot. Make sure that hopper funnels towards the smoker. Then crouch down and place a chest on top. The next step is to place a block over here and a lever in front. Then place a block over here and a lever in front. The next step is to add some coal or other fuel into each of these fuel chests. You guys can add any amount of fuel you want, however the more fuel you add, the longer you'll be able to use this farm for before having to add more fuel. By the way, fuel will not flow from this collections chest into that smoker unless this farm is turned on. If you guys want to be able to fuel the smoker without having the farm being on, you can open this chest, then take out the fuel, then put it directly into the smoker. This will be the XP smelting system of this farm. Whenever kelp is funneled into that chest, it will be funneled down into these smokers. Each of these side chests will provide fuel for the smokers. In the smokers, the kelp will then be smelted and funneled into this collections chest. Every time a kelp smelts through one of the smokers, some XP will get stored in that smoker. Once a bunch of kelp has smelted into this collections chest, you guys can flick each of those levers down to lock the hoppers. That will allow you guys to collect kelp from the smokers to get the stored XP. Once you guys are done collecting XP, you can flick each of the levers up to allow kelp to continue smelting through into this collections chest. The next step is to come over here. Now place down 6 ladders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those ladders will allow you to easily access to the top of the farm to replant kelp if it ever breaks. I am now going to do a quick fly around so you guys can check and make sure you've made this farm correctly. Up here, you guys should have this kelp chamber. Over here, you guys should have this XP smelting system. Make sure that all of your hoppers are following in the correct directions. This hopper should be falling towards the chest. These 2 hoppers should funnel towards these 2 smokers. This hopper should funnel towards this smoker. This hopper should funnel towards this smoker. And finally, these 2 hoppers should funnel towards this bottom collections chest. This side of your farm should be looking like this. The back should be looking like this. Make sure you guys did all the rest of them correctly. Finally, this side should be looking like this. I am now going to show you all how to use this farm. To use it, flick this lever. As you guys can see here, that should cause kelp to grow and get harvested every single second. Once you have turned the farm on, you should wait for at least 9 stacks of kelp to smelt into this bottom collections chest. That is because that will allow you to get a good amount of XP at a time when you guys collect the XP. By the way, if you guys let even more kelp smelt into the collections chest before you collect the XP, you'll get even more XP at a time. That is because every time a kelp smelts through one of the smokers, some XP gets stored inside of it. By the way, you guys should only have this farm on when you're near it. If you guys are going to leave the area or leave the game, you'll need to shut the farm off first to prevent it from breaking. Alright guys, over 9 stacks of kelp have smelted into this collections chest, so I'm now going to show you all how to collect the XP. To collect it, first turn the farm off, then flick each of these levers down. Now take 1 dried kelp at a time out of each of the smokers. As you guys can see there, every time you guys take a piece of dried kelp out, you should get some XP. I recommend you guys try to collect the dried kelp one at a time, because that seems to give you more XP than if you waited for a whole stack to smelt through and collected it. If you guys want to get more XP at a time whenever you guys collect a piece of dried kelp, let more kelp smelt into the collections chest before collecting the XP. As you guys can see there, I was quickly and easily able to get to level 30. After you guys are done collecting the XP, flick each of these levers up. That will unlock the hoppers. Whenever you guys want to get more kelp, just flick this lever up. As you guys can see here, that will cause more kelp to be grown and harvested. I am now going to show you all how you guys can make this farm fuel itself. To do that, first open this collections chest, then take out the dried kelp. Now go to a crafting table, then convert all of this dried kelp into dried kelp blocks. After you guys have made these dried kelp blocks, place some into each of these fuel chests. Those dried kelp blocks can then be used as fuel for each of the smokers. Once again, your fuel will not funnel from this chest into that smoker unless the farm is turned on. If you guys want to put fuel into the smoker without turning the farm on, just put it into the smoker directly. Whenever you guys need more fuel, just open this collections chest, then take out some dried kelp and convert it into dried kelp blocks. If this farm does not work for you, then check to see if you made this farm on a chunk border. If you did, you will need to remake the farm so it is all in one chunk. Also, check to see if any sand has fallen below the sticky piston. If it has, you need to break the sand so that the kelp can grow. If you guys have done both of those 2 things already and the kelp still isn't growing, I recommend you guys try turning your farm on and off. If you guys ever notice that the bottom kelp has broken, all you need to do is climb this ladder, then come over here and plant kelp at the spot. That will allow the farm to start growing kelp again. I hope you all enjoyed learning how to make this simple and efficient Minecraft Bedrock XP farm. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for what I should do in future videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out more other Minecraft videos. I upload every other day. Thanks for watching!